Hi, today we're making origami birds with Miss Yuko. All right, so we're gonna begin with our little square of paper. We're gonna fold it in half to make a triangle. And if you're working with printed paper, you wanna make sure that printed side is facing towards you now. Now she's gonna take the paper and just fold the upper half down, kind of like a paper airplane. And you wanna make sure those creases are really good and tight. Those are really gonna come into play on this project. You're gonna repeat that fold on the other side. And as you see, the two halves of the triangles are kind of meeting right in the middle. So you have a triangle at the top and two longer triangles at the bottom. So you're going to flip it over and fold it up. So it kind of looks like a little hat, a little party hat. And she's folding it right along the seam. See? So you got that smaller triangle and we just kind of folded it back. And now we're going to take a small portion of it and we're lining that up with the other side of the paper. And as you're kind of catching on, we're dealing with a lot of triangles on this one. Make sure those creases are real good and tight. You can see the variations of the folds. Okay. Now, you open it back up again, and you're going to tuck your finger in there, okay, and kind of push it in so that the seams are going in. And I'll try to get a different angle on the next side so you can see what we're doing from a different point of view. It in there, hinging it closed, getting nice even seam, and open it back up. Okay, wait 1 second. Let me swing over to the other side so you can see that maybe from a different angle. Okay, so you opened it up. There we go. And you can see where your seams are. That one's a little bit of a tricky move, but nice thing is right now we have lots of time to practice our origami folds. Sorry about all the wiggling there. All right, so you're making what's going to be, is it a foot? Yeah, the little foot. So we kind of folded that under. And you don't want to make it too big or too small. If it's too small, the little bird won't stand up. Make those creases good and tight. Flip it over. And then we're going to fold down the top half of that triangle. Seam it really well and fold it back up. Almost like a little neck. You can kind of see the shape of the bird coming out now. Okay. And then we're folding it in half. Okay. So she's creasing that real good so everything stays put where it's supposed to be. Fixing those, getting it all nice and tight. We're going to take that little top part and she's folding both sections down now. The whole entire thing. Make a little tiny triangle. She's got her fingers inside there. And we're going to do that inside out fold that we saw on last week's video, where you kind of invert that triangle a little bit. There we go. So we're going to pull it out just a little bit so it kind of looks like the little beak. You can see that it's got a little bird beak there. And there you go. It looks so simple once it's all done and stuff. And like I said, with a little bit of practice, you'll have it looking just as good as Miss Yuko's. And then you can send us a picture of all your little birds also that you make. All right. Thank you, Miss Yuko.